Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you for your patience throughout the evening. My name is Pratik Gautam. I'm leading the client experience team at GeekyAnts, and I'm associated with GeekyAnts for last 4 years. So, yeah. Today I would be speaking about the AI chatbot in banking sector and how it is going to change the game for the customer service experience. So these are the topics which I would be having a discussion on, like how AI chatbots are being currently consumed in the banking sector. What are the key benefits of that? How do we implement them? And what are the key challenges we do face? And what are the future of the AI chatbots? What is AI chatbot and how it started? So I will just give you a brief journey. In one of the projects which we had started when the COVID hit the world, so we were working on one of the enterprise level client. I cannot name the client basically because of the NDA clauses, but it was kind of a telecom giant in India, and we had worked upon one of the key applications for them. Uh, when the COVID hit, it was a kind of a sudden lockdown throughout India and throughout the world. So they were forced to start working from home over there. So, in those days, we didn't had that kind of application wherein these customer care agents, can directly interact via those application and, attend customer queries in terms of whether it is related to any payments or network queries or anything as such. We build a progressive web application wherein can be used without using any VPN or Citrix or any other tool. Basically, it was a kind of handy, quite handy for any of the customer care agents, because during those days they were suddenly they were started working from home, and they were using their mobile phone directly in order to attend all the queries of the customers, and it was quite hectic for them on an usual timeline. If you talk about, if any customer calls to any customer care agent, usually the total timeline which takes is around 10 to 12 minutes in order to resolve the query. And in order on top of it, if you talk about, generally in most of the cases customers are not very much satisfied also, because they don't get clear resolution to their problems also. So that particular application helped us with the implementation of AI, and we were able to trace the issues which were being thrown by the AI agents already. And when the call were landed to the customer care agents, they were very much aware of what exactly the issues are, where are the pain points. If the let's say in Maharashtra, in one of the region, there was a network related concern. So they were already having the kind of their GPS location, how many number of towers they were having over there, and how it works over there. And quickly they were prompted, like, what kind of possible solution could be suggested to those particular customers. And an easy solution were given to them, and in a very like 2 to 3 minutes of a span of time, they were able to resolve the overall query of the customers. So that's how we were able to implement a lot of AI, as well as this entire progressive web application for the customer. Yeah. So what are the traditional method before, what we were using, especially in the banking sector, we were supposed to go and physically visit different banks over there and get the resolution to the problem. In most of the cases it happens like, you have to visit the bank, and in spite of that, you were requested to come down again for next day, or it takes longer than expected time. So with the use of AI, we were able to connect at any point of time. 24-hour services were being offered to the client. Any of the banking sector users. So that's how we were able to excel it up and provide a long-term solution, and in a faster way. So these are the benefits of using AI chatbots in banking. That's what I said. 24 by 7. You can use the mobile application and have the solution at your fingertips. Let's say if you are traveling also, it takes generally half an hour to 45 minutes to reach your home. You can directly, you don't have to wait for Monday to come and go and physically visit the bank. You directly report those issues. It is already listed, and if it is a kind of a severe issues, it will be routed to the human agent. So it basically reduces the overall effort of the human agent before it lands to them for a physical call over there. So overall cost reduction, if it comes to hiring manpower, it is obviously a long term cost, overall overheads on a particular employee. So, and continuously scaling them as well. So with the help of AI agents, it becomes quite easy in order to reduce the overall manpower, overall running cost for a company like any telecom company if you talk about, or any banking sector, private or PSU banks you talk about. It is really helpful for them in terms of operation cost and getting the faster response as well. So these are the there could be multiple NLPs and ML, but these are the key tech stacks which we use NLP and machine learning in order to train those chatbots on a regular basis from time to time. Uh, Talking about the technical challenges, what we face is in many of the organization, especially for the banking domain, we face whenever we get any kinds of lead, we are not able to close previously because of the data privacy and the compliances. So if we talk about GeekyAnts also, we are a GDPR and HIPAA compliance organization. So it becomes quite easy for us to gain the trust of the customer, and in order to convert those projects and move further to the ladder. But still the challenges if you talk about when it comes to developing any application, whether it is like a mobile application, web application, which should be responsive to the tablet and other platforms as well, that becomes a little challenging. But still I mean that is going to be a future move as well. So yeah, I mean common use cases where can you use AI chatbot. I mean, so basically, in most of the rural areas, also, if you see, there is a lot of potential because a lot of young people are have started really using mobile application, and with the access of internet with lesser cost, it is quite easy for them to access multiple application, whether it is related to SDFC, ICIC, or any other private banks they talk about. So you can directly get in touch with the AI chatbot. You can get the information related to your account balance, any queries related to that. For loan also, you just put your details over there. They will give you based on your CIBIL score. We had discussed in a couple of more discussions previously. In many of the cases, when you have to open, mostly for the employment, if you talk about, we have, I mean, many companies will have a tie-up with private banking sector, right? And let's say if we have 500 employees who needs to be onboarded just for their regular salaries, so they need to do the basic KYC and onboarding process. So if you do that in terms of paperwork, it takes a lot of time and effort and cost as well for the organization, and it is kind of, it takes almost a week. With this, let's say if I give the example of ICICI itself, they have made the onboarding and the KYC registration process very smooth with the lot of implementation of the AI over there and immediate resolution to the issues. So it becomes quite easy on a regular basis if you see about. So in I mean these are the few examples which I have quoted from the recent banking. For SDFC, you see we have Eva, that is again a chatbot. SBI Sia is there. Bank of America, this is Erica. Okay, for Zoho we have Zia as well. And recently in one of our project, which is NTNU Reducer. So what it does is we have created a RE chatbot over there. So I will just give you a brief detail about it. You can go through the video. We have recently implemented this one. It is basically in order to reduce the overall carbon footprints of that particular construction site. So if you are have going on and ahead with a heavy construction, so what kind of construction material you should be using in order to reduce overall carbon footprints. So if you put the data along with that, it will give you a kind of detailed report based on that, and it helps basically for you to gain the licensing and everything around that, and kind of a certification for that particular building also. So we have created this chatbot for this reducer. This is based out of Norway. So yeah, I mean, at last, people, I mean, have a generic mindset like it is going to with the access as well as ease of access and implementation of AI, it is going to replace human being. I feel like it is not. It is basically going to help you with in a longer run in order to gain more detailed knowledge and empower you and providing best client experience as well. So yeah, thank you.